Hi guys, welcome to Make 2 and another update review video for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Update 0.14.0 has just dropped and I wanted to show, as I normally do, all the new building stuff for those of you who are into creative that came with the update. This was a relatively small update for actual things, but some of the ones we got are pretty cool, and you can see on the wall here we have our first set. There are, what are these things called again? Well, I've forgotten. As we take a look, you can see in creative mode the brand new picker screen you get. On the left hand side you have the things you have in creative, what's in your inventory, crafting and your person. You get some new skins as well. And on the right hand side you have your normal item picker. So this is kind of interesting that they've mixed up the survival grid and the creative grid, so it kind of mixes. I'm not quite sure why. It's called an item frame. So we have item frames and you can put anything, any item in an item frame, and I've put a whole bunch in here just to show you can put fish, you can put books, you can put paintings. I haven't seen if you can put an item frame inside an item frame. Let's see. And you can even put an item frame inside an item frame, but not one after that. The other cool thing, as you would have just noticed, is that you can rotate them. It rotates by 45 degrees every time, and you can leave the item in any position. Now if you just hold down and tap, it will release that item and you can go and pick it up, which is pretty cool. So here we have a whole load of items. Just to show here, you've got some grass, and the grass is upside down and at an angle. You can put redstone dust, doors. Here are some of the new items we'll see in a minute. You can even put glowstones. So this is very useful for decorating inside a house, but also I've seen people do it on big Minecraft for doing, let's say, something like this with the glowstone for using for headlights. So that's pretty cool, and you can just get some interesting little effects. Obviously the items are all pretty flat, but you get a tiny bit of texture. So I just think this is very good for decorating, and also possibly for, you know, some ornaments or getting some features on some particular items. So I think that's really cool. Next we have Cauldrons for brewing, and these are new. You can put them on a post, which is, we actually just put them in mid-air, it looks like. I think we get rid of the post, it'll just hang. That's pretty nice. And these I think will make really good alternatives to sinks, which so far we've just had the minecarts for, really. You don't have to put a rail underneath and blah blah blah. So it's also useful for, you can imagine, on trains or in cars, that kind of thing, as well as for kitchens. You can put water inside it. Obviously that's useful for brewing things. You can't put anything else. You can't put milk or lava. Milk I thought would be a cool effect, but you can't. Now the remaining items are all more kind of redstone related. So we have some new carts, some new minecarts with things in. And hold on, let me get a normal minecart out. I think the minecart looks a little bit different now. Oh, I need to put also a rail. So let's quickly do this. I think that looks a little bit different. I think before they were a little bit plainer in texture. Maybe I'm wrong. If you think they've changed, let me know. I'm not quite sure. But we have 3 new minecarts. So these are minecarts that have things in them. So you can obviously build the things separately and put them in, but in this game we can now put chests inside. Oops, I destroyed that one. Not very good of me, but it's easy to put back. That's a Minecraft with a chest. Here we have a Minecraft with a cauldron, and here we have a Minecraft with a TNT block. These are obviously more redstone related. I don't know how to be useful for decorating, but certainly if you're building trains and things, it's good you can actually now have carts with things in them rather than just an empty cart before. And now the rest, this is pure redstone. We have different types of redstone repeater. The cool thing is you can put them in different positions. So this has different positions, which is cool. And this one has a light which goes on and off, which is nice. I am not an expert on redstone. Now that Minecraft has Pocket Edition has all these extra redstone things and you can make proper circuits, I do really want to try. But these are potentially useful for some decoration, again, certainly for things like vehicles or cars or kitchens. These can't go on the sides, they can only go on flat surfaces, so somewhat limited in their decoration ability. Next we have 2, what are these things called? This is a dispenser and the one next to it is a dropper. Now I can see you can stack these. And the cool thing about that is I think these are kind of useful for making patterns. Now, I think they're both kind of happy chappies if you look at their faces. The hole where the thing pops out of is the mouth, and there are little eyes above. This one's looking a little bit more shocked, and the dropper is a little bit more happy. So I think you could use these for, again, just adding a little bit of decorative touches to things. Certainly if you want to have a little smiley face inside a wall or something you're building, I think you could do that. And the final new item is a dropper. Oh no, sorry, it's a hopper. And this has a cool shape to it. I don't think, can you stack these? Yes, you can. And they even attach to the wall, you can put them anywhere. So that does give good effect. I actually think this is going to be potentially really useful for doing things like a shower head or an extractor fan above an oven. That kind of thing I think could really work with these. And put them on the floor. Actually, unless there's a block, unless there's a certain type of block underneath, it always goes to the wall, which is actually pretty cool. So I think this is quite useful. As I said, this is mainly about actually making things in redstone. The thing that is missing in redstone, as far as I can tell, are pistons. Without pistons, some things seem definitely harder to do, so I'm really curious to learn about what things you can now make in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and if you guys have things that you think, just from your knowledge of Minecraft, you could now make that be really cool, do let me know in the comments. I think these are probably my favourite. I think this is going to be really cool. I really like how you can rotate everything around. You can even rotate the saws around, which they look better definitely at 45 degrees. I just think these are really nice, and I've been looking forward to these. I think the only bit of decorative item that I don't see so far in Minecraft Pocket Edition are banners, and I think those would be really cool. So hopefully those will be coming in the next update. So that's it. I hope you found this useful. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to stay tuned for more Minecraft videos to come. Thanks for watching.